7 Day Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So it is now official, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Ruiz Jr. has just avoided and has just turned down the Deontay Wilder fight officially. Andy Ruiz Jr. being one of the shortest reigning heavyweight champions of all time, has turned down the fight with one of the longest reigning heavyweight champions of all time, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now, just the way I just said that, puts things into perspective. Andy Ruiz Jr. was a one-hit wonder. Good fighter, right? We're not going to sit here and act like the kid can't fight. Ruiz can definitely fight, can shock people, surprise a lot of people. But Andy Ruiz Jr. was cut from Top Rank due to his being ill-prepared for training and for matches, being overweight. Top Rank just didn't feel like he was a good investment. But he was still a good heavyweight. But Top Rank didn't want to invest any more money in him. So at the time, you had a situation going on where there was like this lockout happening where Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn them were trying to lock out Deontay Wilder and not allow him to have any opponents, right? So Al Heyman went over and picked up Andy Ruiz Jr. From being dropped by Top Rank, picked him up solely to face Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder in the future. However, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua needed an opponent after Jarrell Big Baby Miller tested positive for banned substances in New York. They needed a late replacement, somebody who they thought would be easy work. And Deontay Wilder had to give his go-ahead to allow Andy Ruiz to take that opportunity, seeing as though Ruiz was signed to fight Deontay Wilder. So Wilder gave Ruiz his blessings. He was able to go out there and fight Anthony Joshua in New York City and shock the world. And Ruiz stopped Anthony Joshua, but that's where it all ends for Andy Ruiz as far as his great accomplishments in the sport of boxing. It was a great win, shocked the world. First Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, something that guys like Chris Arreola were trying to do for his entire career. And I feel bad for Chris Arreola. I know a part of him, I know he was happy for Andy Ruiz, but I know a part of him was salty because, that's something he had been trying to do for a long time. Chris Arreola, shout out to him. But anyway, Ruiz then went on to lose, right? He fired his trainer. He fired everybody around him that cared about him pretty much. He got a whole new team of hangers-on. And he went back into the Joshua fight in Saudi Arabia and was out of shape and couldn't cut the ring off. Anthony Joshua just sticking and moving all night, put a jab in his face. And Ruiz has been, rain was short like leprechauns. So that brings us to a situation where Andy Ruiz Jr. had an opportunity to fight Deontay Wilder and make some good money. Andy Ruiz's biggest payday in his career was when he fought Anthony Joshua for the heavyweight title. His second biggest payday in his career would have been against Deontay Wilder, but he chose not to take the fight because he wants a 50-50 split, something that's not going to happen. Let me be very clear. Andy Ruiz Jr. doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder. He's talking a good game, but he didn't want to fight Wilder. And I'm going to tell you how you know he didn't want to fight Wilder. He's asking for a 50-50 split, and he's asking for a rematch, something that you're not going to get. You're not in any position to demand a rematch. You're not a champion. It's not a championship fight, all right? You know good and well Deontay Wilder has to face Anthony Joshua in December should Joshua get past Dillian White. And Wilder's going to be facing Joshua in December in Saudi Arabia for buku dollars. You know this, but so why are you stalling and then talking about, I want a rematch clause, blah, 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 and I want 50%? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's ridiculous. For both of those suggestions or requests are ridiculous for Andy Ruiz. Like I said, you were a champion for all of 6 months, right? And the only reason you were a champion for 6 months is because AJ was stalling on the rematch. You know what I'm saying? But had he took the fight 90 days later or something like that, you only been champion for 3 months. So this is one of the shortest reigning heavyweight champions in history, but he's acting like he's some legend, and it's just not true. You know what I'm saying? So Andy Ruiz has turned down the Deontay Wilder fight. I don't know what Andy Ruiz is going to do now, where he goes from here, because, to my knowledge, the PBC is probably done with him, because he's turning down too many fights, too many opportunities. He's demanding a lot of money, kind of forcing the PBC to put everything on pay-per-view because of the money he wants. You know what I'm saying? And some of these fights are not pay-per-view fights. They're regular fights that should be on, Showtime or regular TV. But Andy Ruiz is demanding a lot of money because he thinks he has this huge audience, which is, you fought Luis King Kong Ortiz, and rumor has it that the pay-per-views were around 50,000. And we don't even know if that's true, but, Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz Jr. had no business being on pay-per-view. But like I said, the only reason they had to do it is because Ruiz is demanding so much money. So in order to pay him, this is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So Deontay Wilder, unfortunately, is probably going to sit out and wait for the Anthony Joshua fight. Wilder will be fine, though, because he'll stay in shape. Him and Malik and the team will continue to stay in shape and sharpen their tools up and everything like that, and see how Anthony Joshua looks. So the benefit that Wilder has right here is he gets a chance to analyze Anthony Joshua, and Joshua not be able to analyze him. Joshua's probably going to be making some improvements. I suspect, being with Derrick James, I think we're going to see a better Joshua than we saw years past. But even with that, I don't think it's enough to get out of the way of Deontay Wilder's right hand. And plus, I think Joshua is just going to be terrified of Deontay Wilder's right hand. I think Joshua is gun shy, and he is he's afraid to get hit. Okay, so every feint from Deontay Wilder is going to set AJ up for something crucial, something vicious. You know what I mean? And I'm going to see how this Dillian White fight looks. I think AJ beats Dillian White again. And banishes Dillian White. I'm tired of hearing from Dillian White. This dude complain more than anybody in the sport of boxing. And every time he get an opportunity, he don't do nothing with it. Just complain. So get Dillian White up out of here, and let's get to the smoke. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button on the way out. I'm up out of here. Deuces.